Assalamualaikum, Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Peace be upon us all. First of all, I express my praise and gratitude to God Almighty for the opportunity that has been given so that I can present the results of my thesis well. To the Honorable Mr. Roni Faslah, SPDMM, as the head of the Office Administration Education Study Program, and I respect Prof. Dr. Puji Wahono, SIMSE, as my first advisor lecturer, and Dr. Christian Wiradendi Wolor, SIMM, as my second advisor lecturer, who passionately guide me in the preparation of this thesis proposal. Let me introduce myself. My name is Romaulina Agatha Aurelia with NIM 17096200084, student of the Office Administration Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. On this occasion, I would like to present my thesis entitled The Effect of Parents' Socioeconomic Status and Learning Motivation on Interest in Continuing Education to College in 11 grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. The topics that I will present are Chapter 1 is Preliminary, Chapter 2 Literature Review, and Chapter 3 Research Methodology. Research background. Education is very important for a person or group of people for their future. That's why everyone needs to have an educational background. If a person has a high education, it's possible to get a job and a good life. In the midst of globalization currently, competition for job opportunities is becoming more intense. As a result, everyone needs to have abilities and skills that can be competitive with domestic and foreign workers. Based on BPS data for 2020 to 2021, the highest employment rate is for SMK graduates. For this reason, SMK graduates need to improve the quality of their knowledge and skills in preparation for a decent job. Unfortunately, based on the results of pre-research conducted to 30 students of SMKN 22 Jakarta, they decided to work after graduation instead of continuing their education to college. This is influenced by parents' socioeconomics conditions that are inadequate and low motivation to learn. In addition, there are differences in theory, respondents, and research objects, resulting in research gaps that make the author interested in research again with the title The Effect of Parents' Socioeconomic Status and Learning Motivation on Interest in Continuing Education to College in 11 grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. Research of pre-research conducted by 30 respondents. In the first picture, it can be seen that 80% of students are not interested in continuing their education. This is because there are several factors, namely internal and external. The internal and external factors that cause respondents not to be interested in continuing their education to college are learning motivation and parent socioeconomic status, which can be seen in the second and third figure. Problem statement. The problem formulation in this research is, first, is there an effect of parents' socioeconomic status on the interest in continuing education to college for 11 grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta? Second, is there an effect of learning motivation on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta? And third, is there an effect of parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta? Research objectives. The research objectives of this research was, first, to determine the effect of parents' socioeconomic status on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. Second, to determine the effects of learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. Third, to determine the effects of parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. Research benefits. The research is expected to provide benefits both of theoretically and practically. The theoretical benefit of research are that it can be a reference for further research and can add insight into science, especially regarding the socioeconomic status of parents, learning motivation, and interest in continuing education to college, which can be used as literature. And the following are the practical benefits of research. For the author is knowledge, literature, and reference. For Jakarta State University is materials for consideration in policy making. For school and teachers is can be applied and utilized to provide information about college. For students is helping students to increase their interest in continuing their education to college. And for readers is literature regarding interest in continuing education to college. Theoretical foundation. The main theory regarding this research is the socioeconomic status of parents. According to Atika and Rashid, 2018, socioeconomic status is referred to as the level of possession of individuals that depends on their capacity to meet daily living expenses through the income achieved. The author summarized the indicators of parents' socioeconomic status according to several experts, which are parents' educational backgrounds, parents' income, parents' occupation, and facilities owned by parents. Next, the main theory regarding learning motivation. The definition of learning motivation according to Sadirman in HRP et al. 20 and 22. Learning motivation is a force from within students that trigger learning activities, provides direction, and ensures the continuity of learning activities so as to achieve the goals desired by the individual. The summary of learning motivation indicators from experts includes the desire to success, the existence of motivation and needs in learning, the existence of hopes and ideals in the future, the existence of rewards in learning, and a conducive learning environment. Furthermore, the main theory of interest in continuing education to college. The definition of interest in continuing education to college, according to Mufida and Effendi, 2019, interest in continuing education to college is a person's ambitions to improve their abilities and skills by continuing their education to college, so that they can be competitive in the workplace. The conclusion of the indicators of interest in continuing education to college from experts includes a sense of pleasure to enter college, an interest in information about college, a focus of attention, and a need to continue education to the desired college. Relevant research. Next, there are several relevant research on the variables of parents' socioeconomic status on interests in continuing education to college, learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college, and parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college. Next is the framework of thinking and hypothesis development. The framework of thinking in this research can be seen in the picture below. X1 is parent socioeconomic status, X2 is learning motivation, Y is interest in continuing education to college. The arrow is the direction of the relationship from each variable X to Y, and the dotted line arrow is the direction of the relationship X1, X2, and Y. The development of this research hypothesis include H1 is there is an effect between the parent social economic status on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. H2, there is an effect between learning motivation on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. And H3, there is an effect between parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on the interest in continuing education to college for 11th grade students at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. Next, the research methodology. The time of this research starts from October 2023 to February 2024 at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta, located at Jalan Raya Condet, East Jakarta, DKI Jakarta. The reason I chose this place is because I found that there are some students who have no interest in continuing their education to college. As we know that SMK education is focused on getting a job, so students like information about the world of college. This research method uses a quantitative approach. Data collection uses a questionnaire with a Likert scale model and a rating scale. The reason I chose the quantitative research method is because this method tends to be more efficient in terms of time and cost. The data collected is in the form of numbers that can be measured and analyzed statistically so that the research results are more accurate and can be generalized, and the research steps are plain, systematically structured, and procedural, making it easier to implement and supervise the research process. The population of this research is the 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta, as many as 281 students, and the research sample was 165 students. Data collection technique. The data collection technique in this research used a survey method by distributing questionnaires to respondents. Data analysis technique. The data analysis technique in this research was carried out using regression model parameter estimation. Data processing using the SPSS program with a sample size of 165 respondents. Research profile data. Respondents in this research were students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta, 11th grade, majoring in Office Automation and Governance, Institutional Accounting and Finance, Online Business and Marketing, and Computer and Network Engineering, class of 2023 and 2024. The following is a table of respondent profile data. Test of normality. The normality test is carried out to determine whether the data is normally distributed or not. Normality testing in this study used the Kolmogorov-Smirnov test with a significance level of 5% or 0.05. The socioeconomic status of parents is 0.200 more than 0.05, so it can be concluded that the data on the socioeconomic status of parents is normally distributed. On learning motivation amounting to 0.200 more than 0.05. It can be concluded that the learning motivation data is normally distributed. And on the interest in continuing education to college of 0.200 more than 0.05, it can be concluded that the data on interest in continuing education to college is normally distributed. Test of linearity. The linearity test aims to determine whether the variables in this research has a linear relationship or not significantly. The significance value on linearity in less than 0.001, which is less than the significance level of 0.05. Thus there is a linear relationship between the socioeconomic status of parents and the interest in continuing education to college. Following the learning motivation and continuing education to college linearity test results, the significance value in linearity is less than 0.001, which is less than the significance level of 0.05. So it can be concluded that learning motivation with interest in continuing education to college has a linear relationship. Test of multicollinearity. Multicollinearity test is conducted to determine whether the dependent variable in the regression model is found to has a perfect or near-perfect linear relationship to the tolerance value of parent socioeconomic status and learning motivation is 0.947, which means more than 0.1, and the VIF value is 1.056, which means less than 10. Therefore, it can be concluded that the regression model doesn't occur multicollinearity. Test of heteroscedasticity. The heteroscedasticity test is a test to see a situation where there is an inequality of variance from the residuals in the regression model. To detect the presence of heteroscedasticity problem, we can use Spearman's rho test and scatter plot. The significance value of parent socioeconomic status is 0.775, and the significance value of learning motivation is 0.464. Because the significance value is more than 0.05, it can be said that the regression model there is no heteroscedasticity. Multiple regression equation. Multiple regression analysis is performed to predict the value of the independent variable if the value of the independent variable increases or decreases. The multiple regression equation is obtained as follows below. F-test. The F-test or simultaneous test is conducted to determine whether there is a significant variance between the independent variable and the dependent variable together or simultaneously. The F-count value is 92.724 and the F-table value with a significance level of 5% or 0.05 and the F2 is 165 minus 2 minus 1 equals 162. The F-table value is 3.05. So that the F count obtained is 92.724 more than the F table of 3.05. Thus, it can be concluded that the variables of parent socioeconomic status and learning motivation together affect the variable interest in continuing education to college. T-test. The t-test is conducted to determine whether the independent variable partially has a significant effect or not on the dependent variable. It is known that the t-count of 3.829 is more than the t-table of 1.97472. It can be said that there is a significant influence that between the variable of parents' socioeconomic status on the variable interest in continuing education to college. Then on the learning motivation variable, it is known that the t-count of 11.837 is more than the t-table of 1.97472. Thus, it can be said that there is a significant influence between the learning motivation variable on the interest in continuing education to college. Coefficient of determination. In multiple linear regression, the coefficient of determination is carried out to determine how much the percentage of the influence of the independent variables is the socioeconomic status of parents and learning motivation on the dependent variable is the interest in continuing education to college. The R-square value above is 0.534 if the R-square value is changed to percent, which means the percentage of the influence of parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on the interest is in continuing education to college is 53.4%. Discussion. Based on the results of research and the calculation process that has been carried out by 165 students who are respondents at SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta regarding the effect of parent socioeconomic status and learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college, it is concluded that first, parent socioeconomic status affect the interest is in continuing education to college, so H1 in this research is accepted. This is reinforced by previous research conducted by Afris Barkah and Ahmad Nurkin. Second, learning motivation affect the interest in continuing education to college, so H2 in this research is accepted. This is reinforced by previous research conducted by Arya and Suci Mudadi. Third, parent socioeconomic status and learning motivation together affect the interest in continuing education to college. So H3 in this study is accepted. This is reinforced by previous research conducted by Rahmat Ramadan and Armianti. Conclusion. Based on the results of research obtained by researchers on the effects of parents' socioeconomic status and learning motivation on interest in continuing education to college in 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta, the conclusions that can be drawn by researchers are: 1. The results of the first hypothesis test show that there is an influence between the socioeconomic status of parents and the interest in continuing education to college in 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. This research is based on the test research of TCOUNT 3.829 and the table is 1.97472. The research of the second hypothesis test show that there is an influence between learning motivation and interest in continuing education to college in 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. This research is based on the test results of TCOUNT 11.837. The table is 1.97472, and the results of the third hypothesis test show that there is a simultaneous influence between the socioeconomic status of parents and learning motivation with the interest in continuing education to college in 11th grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta. This results is based on the test results of FCOUNT is 92.724 and F-table is 3.05. Meanwhile, it can be seen from the regression equation which show 7.58 plus 0.259 x1 plus 0.603 x2. Implication research. The implication of this research are: first, based on the variable interest in continuing education to college, it is known that the indicator that has the highest effect is the indicator of pleasure, which is 27.57%. On the other hand, the indicator that has the lowest effect is the indicator of concentration of attention is 23.83%. It can be concluded that a sense of pleasure, need, and interest are one of the factors that encourage students in 11th grade of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta to continue their education to college. Second, based on the variable socioeconomic status of parents, it is known that the indicator that has the highest effect is the indicator of parents' income, which is 30.31%. On the other hand, the indicator that has the lowest effect is the indicator of parents' educational background of 19.6%. It can be concluded that parents' income, facilities owned by parents, and parents' work are one of the factors driving students for 11th grade of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta to continue their education to college. And third, based on the learning motivation variable, it is known that the indicator that has the highest effect is the indicator of the existence of hopes and ideals in the future, which is 22.22%. On the other hand, the indicator that has the lowest effect is the indicator of the existence of motivation and needs in learning of 18.93%. it can be concluded that the existence of hopes and ideals in the future, appreciation in learning, desire to success, and a conducive learning environment is one of the things that has an influence on the interest of 11 grade students of SMK Negeri 22 Jakarta to continue their education college. This is the presentation of my thesis research results. Thank you for your attention to Mr. and Mrs. Examining lecturers and my advisor lecturers who have guided me to complete this research proposal well. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.